Your name is whispered through the ages, a legend. Some call you a savior, others a betrayer. Yet here you stand before me as little more than a shadow of your former self. Tell me, what purpose drives you now?
Purpose, Bane. That word implies an end. The Force has no end, only balance and imbalance. I appear because your rule, your legacy, teeters on the edge of both.
Bold words from a man who could not hold his empire together. Balance is a lie. There is only power, and those too weak to claim it.
Power, yes, but to what end? You wield power like a blade, cutting down all who stand in your way. But a blade, Bane, dulls with overuse. My Sith understood the power of strategy, of unity. We didn't just conquer, we transformed.
And yet, your empire crumbled under the weight of its ambition. The Sith you united turned on one another like rabid hounds. That is why I forged the rule of two. One master to embody the power of the dark side, and one apprentice to crave it. No more infighting, no more waste.
No more growth, you mean? Your rule breeds stagnation, not strength. The dark side is limitless, yet you cage it within two beings. What happens when the apprentice grows complacent? When the master fears their successor?
Then the apprentice must rise, or fall. The rule ensures only the strong survive. You sought to unify the Sith, but unity is a weakness. It breeds compromise, and compromise is the death of ambition.
Compromise can also be a weapon. It's what allowed me to forge an empire capable of challenging the Republic. I understood that power is not just the ability to destroy, but the wisdom to control. Your rule, Bane, is built on fear. The fear of what the Sith could become if left unchecked.
Fear is a tool. It drives the apprentice to surpass the master. It forces the master to remain vigilant. The cycle strengthens the Sith, ensuring we do not falter as your empire did. Tell me, Revan, if your philosophy was so flawless, why did your Sith fail? Why did you fall?
Because I dared to seek the truth. I saw the limitations of both the Jedi and the Sith. The Jedi feared emotion, and the Sith feared unity. I sought to master both sides of the Force, to create something greater. But ambition comes at a cost, as you well know.
You sound like a Jedi now, whispering about balance and understanding. The Sith thrive in conflict, in chaos. It is through struggle that we grow stronger. Your attempt to blend the light and the dark only diluted your power.
And yet here I stand, a voice echoing through eternity. My holocron shaped the very foundation of your rule, Bane. Without me, your Sith Order might never have existed.
Do not mistake influence for superiority. Your teachings were but a stone in the foundation of my vision. I perfected what you could not.
Perfected? No, you can find it. The dark side is not a chain, Bane. It is a storm, untamed and boundless. You've created an order that fears its own potential.
And you would drown in that storm as you did before. The Sith need structure, purpose. Without it, they destroy themselves. My rule ensures that the Sith endure, stronger with every generation.
Endure, or merely survive. The rule of two limits the Sith. How many centuries will pass before your order is outmaneuvered by Jedi who learn who adapt. The galaxy evolves, Bane. Will your Sith be ready?
Then let them adapt, or let them perish. The strong will rise from the ashes as they always have. That is the way of the dark side.
And yet, the strongest do not rise alone. I built armies, led legions, inspired loyalty through power and vision. Your rule stifles ambition, isolates the Sith. You claim it breeds strength, but it only fosters paranoia.
Paranoia is a weapon. A Sith who trusts too freely is a fool waited to be betrayed. Your unity was an illusion, a temporary reprieve from the inevitable truth. The Sith are meant to struggle. It is through conflict that we thrive.
And it is through understanding that we transcend. You see only the surface of the dark side, Bane. Its true potential lies in its ability to reshape, to create, to transform. But you fear what you cannot control. Perhaps we are destined to disagree, but know this. The Force is not bound by your rule, nor by my vision. It flows through all things, eternal and unyielding. You and I are but fleeting shadows in its vast expanse.
Fleeting, perhaps, but I will ensure the Sith remain a shadow that looms over the galaxy, unbroken and eternal.
Eternal, or endlessly repeating the same mistakes. Time will judge your rule, Bane. And perhaps, one day, a Sith will rise who sees beyond both our failures.
Let them rise, if they are strong enough.
We are not so different, you and I. Perhaps that is the greatest tragedy of all.